Hello friends, it's Simone. I'm going to try a different beginning of my videos in the future. So what you can hear in the background is my vacuum. Nobody's home right now. My sister and her family and the rest of my family went to the climbing gym. And I stayed home to be with the puppy and to clean. But I thought maybe I could film a video, and I see a spot on my glasses right here. So I thought I'd share. I just cleaned the surface of my desk and want to bring back everything that I put on the floor, and I thought I'd show you because I got some happy mail. Yeah, I know. I said I wouldn't buy things, but don't trust what I say ever. There's already cat hair back on here, and I'm going to be just gonna wipe it down one more time, and then we'll start. All right, so let's go. This is my blotting paper holder. I have envelopes here as well, and a little notepad from Aiko Fukawa, so it reminds me to use it more. I love this, and actually when I use a finer nibbed fountain pen, the paper holds up really nicely. I also have there's some lined paper here. I use all of those atlas cards as pencil boards. And then here's my whole stamps collection. And actually, yesterday when we went grocery shopping, I got 100 pack of these colibri stamps. I don't really know if that was a bargain because I think they were $67.50 and a forever stamp is $68, so 100 would be $68. So it's not really, but because we are going to, or USPS is going to increase prices, I decided, why not? And I didn't want to get the flag one, so I got the birds. Also, we went camping with the puppy, and I knew that he knew how to swim. Here is my stamp tray. This is really dusty as well. Maybe I can just clean it right now. I have some acrylic. No, those are not acrylic stamps. Poly something. There's a difference between those. There's acrylic stamps, and then these are better. And acrylic stamps are cheaper, so those you would get, for instance, at the dollar store. Michael's sells those too, but when you buy, for instance, from Everyday Explorers Co. or something, those are the other type of plastic material that are more durable. Okay, so this is clean, and I can put those back. I like using this one, and then this is from my box from, what's this called? Black Milk Project. I need to use those more. I love this one. I have 2 new stamps that I can't wait to use, but I keep those out here on this tray, so I use them more. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I just use them more frequently if I have them out here. I need to change them though. Okay, and then here's another one of those blocks. Okay, and then this is I think these are chamois that you can buy. The windows, car cleaning things. I can link them in my Amazon, or I can link the Amazon link. Wow, I can link the link so you can see it on Amazon. What I mean, it came in a pack of 2, and I just cut up strips like that, and then I wetted. I don't like keeping it wet because it starts smelling, but it doesn't really, it can just dry up and then I re-wet it and can use it to clean my stamps. This works really well for me. Okay, what else is down here? Oh. So this is a washi card that I received from my friend Claudia. Love this one. I need to use it. So that's why it's up here. I think the last time I put all of my ephemera pieces into this box, I just simply forgot putting it in. And then here's one more stamp. This is this one. I think I used those last in my app. All those journals. And I'm also sick. Here. And then there's the other one. Right here I used the Yoseka stamp, the fox. And then previously here I used the bird with the ink bottle. And this is, I filmed a video about my pen wish list. And then I wrote it out right here. I unfortunately wasn't able to adhere to my plans due to the Endless Pens sale. However, this time I purchased from the Endless Pens sale was the very last time that I purchased from that online store. If you're a member of my Discord server, you know why. I don't like purchasing pens on pre-order if I don't know that I am going to purchase something on pre-order. That means so Endless Pens shows you if the item that you purchase is on stock or if you pre-order, and I don't purchase anything from them or anybody else actually on pre-order. I want instant gratification. That's not necessarily true. If I am going to purchase something on pre-order, then I want to know that I'm going to buy it on pre-order going in. And there has not ever been a fountain pen or anything really. Did I? No, that's not true. I am currently waiting on a pre-order from the stationery selection. But I thought about this for a while before I hit pre-order. So I'm not usually the type of person who likes ordering items or purchasing items on pre-order. If I do that, it's usually only with select few shops. And Endless Pens is not one of those. Now, their sale, their Independence Day sale, which lasts from July 1st to July 30th, it's also a practice that I don't know, friends, if I like that actually or not. So their sale put the Waterman Karen to a price that was, I think, 140-ish. And then I also wanted to get a Lamy 2000 medium nib. I want to try that. And I don't know anyone in my Discord server close vicinity that has a medium nib. And so that the price for that also came down to an affordable price for me that I could justify spending the money to try something for both the Karen and the Lamy 2000. And I actually did not order the amber color of the Karen because that was on pre-order. I ordered the black gold finish. I was thinking if I wanted to get black, I would rather take the silver finish, but that was also on pre-order. So I went with the gold finish for the Koren because it was in stock. Well, then I receive an email that it is on pre-order, and if I want my Lamy 2000 nib sent to me, then I have to pay an extra shipping fee. And I'm just annoyed. I can't even cancel my order because all sale items are final, and that just rubs me the wrong way. But I knew going in that might be a possibility, and I still couldn't not make the purchase. And so it's my own fault. This is what I get for being so greedy. So, but I decided that I'm totally not judging you for buying from that shop, but I am just not going to buy from them anymore because I can't handle it. I just can't. I'm not the type of person who is able to deal with this. So, because I was on vacation-ish, still am, then I did the last week, I did these 3, and I think I haven't added those into my currently inked journal for June something. I want to put the June, like here, status update from June 2024. I want to put that here, but I actually can't do that on video because I have no idea. I really need to go back and look at all the things to be able to recreate the ins and outs, because I have no clue. My brain is fried. That's why I'm here, so I can record my fried brain. However, I actually did, that's why I placed, this is from Yoseka. That's why I placed a Yoseka order, because I decided, even if my niece and nephew weren't interested in fountain pens, which they just like me showing them something and they just like getting something as a gift. I gifted my nephew the Lamy Safari Pina Colada and my niece the Lamy Safari Violet Blackberry. However, I really wanted to replace the Blackberry, and I didn't know if it would be here early enough. So I purchased it with a fine nib, which then in retrospect, I remembered I didn't even want to give her a fine nib. She's a beginner. She is learning, and they call it fountain pen diploma in their school. So I got her a medium, one of my black coated medium nibs on my old Lamy Safari Blackberry, Violet Blackberry, and I replaced it with a fine. Because I thought I didn't have a fine. I just lifted everything back up on the table and now it's full. But we'll see how far we get. Haha, here's a fine. What's this one? Also a fine. Broad. I should have gotten a medium. Oh my god! Now I don't have a black coated medium nib. What the freaking, what was I thinking? I should have just checked here. I'm so annoyed with myself now. Oh well. You know, I could have just checked, but I didn't. And so it's on me, I guess. So I have another fine, but this one is really hard. It feels very stiff on my, where's that notebook? I have if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know the notebook that I'm talking about. And I like singing too, but not really that much. No, I actually really liked singing. What is this? So, here. it feels really hard and stiff, but maybe I just dip tested this, so maybe the reason why it didn't work well is because I dip tested it. I need to clean them out too. So I replaced the violet blackberry. So I actually got 2 out and 2 in on July 3rd. I gifted those pens away. And then I also ordered this Sailor Pro Gear. See, I really like the silver trim on the on black fountain pens. So I would have, I'm okay. I would have liked the Waterman Karen in silver, but maybe if I decide not to keep it, gold trim hardware is a better selling point. I also think that the nib on the Karen is gold, so I know I always say I don't really care, and I don't, but maybe if I try to sell it, other people would. And so maybe having it all in gold would be more easy to sell it. But I actually have a feeling that I might end up liking that pen a lot. So I purchased this on Amazon for $115. The expected delivery date was July 9th. And that's why I purchased it then, because that's the day that my sister leaves. And I want to swap the medium nib on this with the music nib on my Too Hot Habanero. But I also need to watch the video. Someone recommended, in one of my last videos, someone recommended the Gold Spot video, and I think I already watched that once, and I thought this is doable. So I'm gonna definitely go and try do that as well, and then see how it goes. I plan on filming along with that so that you can see me either fail or succeed. When I started testing it on this Cosmo Air Light paper, I don't know when I did this, 2 days ago, I was shocked at how broad it felt. But then I remembered that this paper is just so draggy. I wrote soft and muddy. It was weird, so I tested it out here. And I like it. It's perfect. It works well. It's smooth. Everything that I have in my Imperial Black Sailor Pro Gear is with medium nib. I have with this one as well. And then I wrote, I really need to make sure to have a Tomoe River paper notebook for my ink journal next year, because this is nice, and I like that most of the time you can use front and back as a journal, which I personally prefer. And I also have gotten used to writing on this paper, but, big but. Okay, I'm just a teenage boy. I need to underline this. This is going to bug me, but I will do that next time. And then, so, next week, I probably will not ink up pens. I don't know. Don't. I'm starting on Sunday I don't know. Going to start Sunday. Isn't this like such a great planner? I'm also I need to compile a list of the 14th. I'm going to start inking up pens on the 14th again. And I'm going to need to compile some video ideas. I have quite a few in my brain that I need to put on paper so I don't forget. I thought maybe once, the Karen is on pre-order, so who knows when that comes in. But I thought here are all my plaque fountain pens. Would be a fun video. I want to share a planner update, which it worked really well here. And then I again, well, you know, I should just continue putting stuff in here. Maybe I can catch up. That's something that I want to do. So when I go back to actual weekly journaling in my creative journal, I have a reference on what we did because, to be honest, I have no clue. Maybe what I can do is, though, write down a list of things that I want to do. And then also a list of videos that I want to film. I'm also, let's do the video list right here. I have the idea of comparing. Oh no! I'm wondering if this is it now. Haven't vacuumed my... Okay, here is real life me. I don't like to clean. So I don't most of the time. That's not true. I have a hard time getting started, but when I'm cleaning, then I'm okay with cleaning. But it's just like, you know, sitting here and doing fountain pen play is so much more fun than cleaning. But I haven't vacuumed the downstairs area, and I have 4 pets. Admitting this feels really bad. That's why everything is so hairy right here. It's not because the cats fuzz so much. They do too. But it's because I don't clean, and so it's all there all the time. But this has taken an hour and a half for this vacuum to be able to clean half of the downstairs. It had to empty its bin 3 times. Like, this is the last time. And if I'm checking the app, it's probably charging, so it can do a second run on the living room. I'm a bad person. No, I'm not a bad person. I just prioritize other things. Okay, so compare. Some of my friends have been talking about the monoline grind by Kirk Spear. And I wonder if I have him do this on this extra fine, if I would like that. I need to test it out at the San Francisco Pen Show. And I actually booked an appointment. Compare the Journaler and SIG medium nib. Then what else? I want 2 black pens. I think that's it. If you have any ideas what I should add to this list. Oh, well, the Sailor nib swap. I want to film a currently inked video. I just want to show what I still have inked after June. Currently inked video. You know why I do that? So I can get some views on YouTube. No, I really love talking about pens, and I thought that would be a cool opportunity to do that next week. Like, let's see how they still write. Well, I don't know when I'm going to write with them. I'm going to write with some of them today. What was the other list that I was going to do? Right here, right? I was going to write something down. Oh, the things that I want to do. Right, the creative stuff. So I want to do my status update. That's not right. June. Then I want to clean up Fountain Pen Companion with the pens and nib swaps that I've been doing. I need to make sure that this is still correct. Then I need to catch up in my weekly journal, which I'll show you in a second. And then decorate the second half of 2024. So my quick thought that I had the other day is I can't go on vacation from June 30th to July 1st. I need to plan like 3 or 4 days that I'm not working, that I'm not out of the house, that nobody's disturbing me, so that I can celebrate the ritual of finishing the old first half of the year journal fully, and then starting out strong in my new second half of the year journal. I think we should all just do that. Maybe like June. See if if we take the 29th, the 30th, the 1st and the 2nd as a out with the old, in with the new days, and then just don't communicate with anybody else but all the people who understand, I think we would be so golden. Wouldn't we? Wouldn't we just be like setting ourselves up for success? Who cares about vacation, making memories, and going on adventures and all that? It's important that our journals are perfect. That's exactly what we need to do. Film currently in video. Okay, so what else? Let's close this and get off the sarcasm train. If you didn't notice, that's what that was. Is that sarcasm or is that irony? I don't know. I've never been really good. So I placed an order with Yoseka Stationery for the Violet Blackberry. I could have purchased that anywhere else, but I browsed jet pens for stuff. And I put random stamps into my cart. And then I remembered, hold on, you've been wanting stamps from Yoseka Stationery for ages and you've never purchased them. Why don't you go and get those instead of the ones that you're randomly putting in your card on jet pens? And so that's exactly what I did. So here are the stamps that I purchased. I don't know if you know about these stamps. I've been seeing them and I love them. And because I've been writing so many letters recently, I thought this is something that I will actually use, and not, especially when I put it on my stamp tray, I will really be able to use this in my letters. And I cannot wait. Like I need to send my family, my sister, who I don't need to spend time with her. Oh, I'm still in sarcasm mode. Let them go on their hikes by themselves. It's so hot here, we can't really even do hikes. I'll just stay home and write a letter to a friend. It's so much more important. So these stamps are stamps for stamps. So what you do is you put your stamp down, you leave the postage stamp. Well, that's at least how I would do it. I don't even know. Do you put this stamp down first and then this one? What is harder to do? I think I would probably try stamping this first and then adding the stamp here. So I leave enough space in the corner. But this one is the one I got. I got two because I decided, you know what? I need to get free shipping. And also, I can't play with my stationery because I have visitors. Why don't I just buy stuff? So I did. And I decided to be purposeful in buying the stuff. And that's what came out of it. I love the packaging. Really. This paper is so lovely. So This is from, what did it say? Molt Design, M-O-L-T Design. It's made in Japan. I like the characters. And so this one is a reading. I chose stamps that would be relevant to me. I like reading. I just don't like reading. Well, I love reading books, but currently I'm just listening to audiobooks, and this is what it looks like. So I want to stick this. Here's my new part 2 journal where I have done the phenomenal amount of sticking stuff down right here. And I think I'm just going to cover this. I also have Yoseka stickers somewhere too, but I don't know where they went when I cleaned. How am I going to do this? I'm just going to... Why am I making such a big deal out of this? You know what I'm going to do? Just going to stick this. What the heck? So, decision made. Here, going to stick this here. So I took things that are relevant to me. I was looking for the dog stamp, but either they were sold out or it wasn't as cute as the cats. And so I was loyal to my kittens and got the dog stamp and the reader. I don't think I'm going to stamp this down here right now because this is a better visual representation than I can do. And I think you could, for instance, this would work well, like if you have a box and you could stamp it around a box, if this was more visible. You could put it around a note paper, like if you were sticking in, let's say this was a full paper. If I were to stick this in here, I could put it around here. So it's not just for stamps, but I really want to use it also on the outside of envelopes. And I also, friends, I need you to mail me letters that look, if you have a stamp like that, I would love for you to reach out and send me a letter. It doesn't need to be like, just, hey, I'm sending you this letter because you wanted to see what it looks like when you receive a mail with a stamp like that. Maybe my friend Amy already did and I just didn't notice. Could be too, because she's the type of person who would have those stamps for sure, right? Am I right? Okay, really be very slow. And I'm just going to stick this right next there. And then once I find the Yoseka stickers, I will add one here. I also, I didn't stop there because actually I also saw in New Arrivals that they had Hours tape. I don't know if that was a restock or if it's really new. I don't really keep up with like new releases from all of those artists because I frankly don't care. The only problem with not keeping up with those is if then somebody sends something to me, like, you know, and uses it to decorate their letters or sends a sample my way. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks so cool. I totally need more of this. And then I go and then I find out, okay, this has been, oh, this is actually a bag here. Ha! Interesting. And then here is the cat. But there's also like this artist. And then you saw here this girl pulling a cart. This guy is carrying this heavy stamp box. And then here, these are sleeping under a blanket. They're all cute, but I thought these would be most relevant to me. I can't wait to use them. I cannot wait to use them. Which means that this purchase was totally great. I'm really afraid to ruin the packaging. I guess this is also a... Oh, okay. This is an explanation on how this works. This is such clever packaging. Wow. Isn't this like the coolest thing? So you stamp first and then you apply the stamp. I'm going to throw this away, even though I can hardly bear to throw it away. Okay, I also bought tape. Hours tape. Yes, because I already started talking about that, right? When I'm like, oh, this is so cool, but it's already sold out everywhere. I can't get it anywhere. What am I going to do? Then I have to hoard. Now I got this, and if I can get this tape off, I can show you what it looks like. Can you tell that I totally missed you? This is a replacement for meeting friends on Sunday for a pen meetup or something, or a stationery journaling meetup, because I'm like talking to you as if you were sitting right across of me. Yeah, weirdo. I have no idea what this is called. I have no idea if this is new or if this is old and they just restocked. But I thought, if it says Paper Lover and if there's a stamp on there, I need it. And I think I also like all the rest of it. Paper Lover, really? Journal with you. Have some butter with bread. Yes. Trash track taker. Okay. Work in progress, love. That's this I obviously don't understand, and if it's something that is so obvious, then please let me know down in the comments below. These are just really fun. Here's the repeat. So this is where it starts over again. So let's just go. And I just, I've been supported by friends on Ko-fi for a while, and so I thought I could just, even though it would make me have to send stuff to friends again, and it's a really big ordeal to send to my $10 dear. No, it's actually not. There are not that many $10 dear people. $10 tier people. So I can do this during the second half of July, beginning of August. And then just send out some of those rolls, a part of this, to share, so I don't have so much, because that's a huge thing. And then I also was super curious about these labels here. Oh, and I wasn't able to rescue the label for this one, but I rescued the label for this roll, and I wanted to add that here as well. And maybe I possibly have put the stickers for Yoseka. We remembered correctly. So I think I'm just going to stick down both of those. So the tape is called A Crazy Paper Lover. So here, do I leave? So now that there's gaps here and here and here, do I leave a gap right here? A gap right here? Where am I going to stick the Yoseka sticker? Am I going to use this one or this one? Oh, I can't use this one. Is this symmetrical? Yeah, I don't know. What's up and what's down? I think this is up, but do we know? Is it the same? I thought it was 3 different signs that were distinctly different. So I guess this is out. Do I do this? Do I do this? So the reason why I'm filling this so much is because I'm not even sure that I can catch up with my journaling from what we did this past week. That's why I want to put all of that into my planner, which means then that I actually have a record of what we did. And then, so then I'm going to show you this. And then I can use this much space for this Happy Mail, incoming Happy Mail recording, because I'm not making myself writing down every, minute of my day. So where does it start again? Here. So these are labels that you can write on. I want to see how that works. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to stick this anywhere, but this is a label that you, or in this case, I can write on. Huh. I feel like I need to stick this in here somewhere because okay, and then I can, is this perforated? Yeah, look it. Oh, but it's not. Is there, hey, why is it perforated differently on the back and the front? That's weird. So it's not 100%, but that also means that I can take it off like this. And then, so it bleeds through. And then this one needs to be, I don't like that. I don't like this. Man, get it off. I've been infiltrated by little teeny tiny, oh my God. So I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Children are annoying. I didn't remember. What the heck? I'm not good. All of my siblings have kids that are way younger than mine. My kids, my youngest is 15. My oldest is 19. And I have completely forgotten and also completely put aside all the bad things that go on with children. Like, they have temper tantrums. They are so annoying. They don't go to bed. Not cool. Not cool. And I'm like, my kids were never like that. But then I think, that's total crap. My kids must have been so similar. Well, actually, deep down, I totally hope that they were never like that. But that doesn't make sense. Like, that's not, I think it goes this way. You know what I could do? I could look for something. Now, this doesn't look good anymore at all. But I put wet wipes on here. So, do you think that this is the way it goes? Or this way? Does it matter? Well, probably it does. I'm just going to say that it's this way, or maybe this way. What do you I think, this way. Okay, it's this way, because if I do this, do we like that? Do we not? What are we going to? No, this is not good. I think I want. So I have not overlapped anything, which is not typical for me. Now I'm feeling like I need to overlap, but that doesn't. Like so or like so. But like so. Like so. Why was I talking about my kids, my sister's children? Because they're annoying. I know that. But so you know what? Why I don't like not overlapping? Because then you create spaces like this. What are you going to do with this? Nothing, probably. It's gonna be fine. I can survive. It's going to be okay. Okay. Do I want to? No. I have everything represented that I wanted to put on here. But yeah, so I thought this would be when I received those and I saw this one. I guess it's probably, I don't know how long this is, but because it's also a big repeat, a short repeat, this will be so much to use. But then I'm super happy to just include this in Happy Mail, and I'm just gonna send out this as a little goodie to my $10 tier. I'm always tempted to say Patreons, but it's not Patreon, it's Ko-fi. I haven't decorated this yet. This is the first I did here. That's okay. Maybe I'll just use a bigger marker and document a little bit right here. I could also maybe even draw the fountain pen right here. That's a cool idea. And then I can draw this one right here. Who knows what I'm going to do? This is not Ketchup. Did I write Ketchup Weekly Journal? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. And look at this. Look at what this looks like. This is the week. There's no journaling here. I don't know what happened here. And then this is the last week. I need to totally film my Sunday videos and not skip any, because then clearly I'm not journaling. So I need to catch up on this too. This is from Brandy Kincaid. She sent this out some time ago, and I think there were 3, February 14th. And then there was one for today, the beginning of the year. I really like that. And I want to decorate my next notebook soon. I don't know if I'm going to film videos for all of those things or not, how much time I have. As I said, I also need to be cleaning my house. I actually need to make a concerted effort to be doing that. During May and June, every time I used an ink, I also swatched it in this older, falling apart Hobonichi Cousin Avec, first half of 2021. And I started doing something in here, and then I didn't like it, so I ripped it out. But unfortunately, I must have ripped out the strings for this one, so I need to be really careful. It's falling apart. But I really like how this is turning out. I just wanted to show you how this looks. What I did when I started this, I followed a specific color wheel, and then I just did 2 of those grids. In the beginning, I made them so that they were square, but then I started, is it already here? No, maybe here. Yep, I started just doing it like this so that I could start from the bottom and build up. And so I put one of those tabs, sticky tabs right here. Then I have a grid here, and then I'm leaving 2 pages. And then if I ever need more than these spaces for red, I can make another double spread. And then there's another blank spread, and then I have the next color. That's how I set this up. But I really like how this is turning out. It's so fun to see all of those colors on the same page. Yellow, orange, I guess there's not many colors. Let me grab that color wheel so I can show. Here, this is it. Sensationalcolor.com. And I just often, when I did the swatch in here, I then, like, you know, I compared, okay, this goes to green. This one would go, I don't know, maybe the blue violet here. I don't know if I put it in here, but right now I would consider this to be a closer match than any of the violets. And that's how I went along. I really like that you have the different, you know, light, dark of the same color. And that's how I try to categorize those. I made a mistake in one of them where I was like, there's yellow in all of those inks, but doesn't necessarily mean it's yellow green. Then here's green. Sometimes it's really hard to determine because this, I probably, now that I see it here, probably wouldn't put it there. Blue green, I think that's what it was. I'm not sure, but look at this. I have swatched more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5, 25, 8, 30. Ha. Then here's blue, violet. Is that exactly where? Yeah. Then Lamy Crystal, Azurite, maybe is the same. This totally helps me to determine, and I hope that by looking at this more often, I can see what I should be seeing without the color wheel. Wheel, the color wheel. I'm German. Yeah, some of those aren't necessarily the right place. I guess I made a boo-boo right here. And then I also have gray here and then brown. I really like how this is turning out, even though it's falling apart. I don't care. It works. I don't really know why I showed it to you, because it's on my desk. And I'm showing things from my desk, I guess. But I wanted to... Friends. I have something to say. Here is a look at all the pens that are still inked right now. And I think I'm just going to film a video for this next week too. Then we can see how they compare. But I totally took pens with me. I packed a Comfort stationery bag to go. This one isn't even inked. I don't even know why I put it into that. Here, like, why did I take this? And the same with these two. So, need to put those back. Maybe I've shared a video? I have no clue. What is the space? Oh yeah, I remember. It's the Monte Grappa Elmo that goes here. Someone on YouTube commented, blah, 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 blah. Someone reached out to me and offered to send me a Velma model from Bone Crusher 7 Studios. This is, and I think it has gotten much darker in this. I thought it was closer to these colors, but it's so dark. Didn't think that was going to happen. But yeah, this is all the inks that are still, all the pens that are still inked and are still writing. I have my, this is the last thing. I have my Scribble Feel up for sale, but I watched Journal with Tiff yesterday. She unboxed a Scribble Feel Spaggia Rosa. Spaggia? Is it Spaggia or Spaggia? Nah, I know. It's the first part is Spaggia Rosa, and is 2G, is it soft like J or is it T? I don't know. I've never spoken Italian, but I was like, maybe I need to give it another chance and like, you know, the evaporation that I have noticed, like, document and then reach out to Scribo and ask if that is normal. Because, I mean, it's nice. It's a nice pen. And I just like Journal with Tiff said that she loved this shape from the beginning. It definitely needed, you know, it's like an acquired taste for me. I like it. I didn't, what was I going to say? It wasn't love at first sight. It was there. I looked at it more and then I was like, man, I kind of like this. So I really like the shape now. And I also really like how the grip feels. So maybe I need to give it another chance. Another chance. So these are the last 3 pens. I guess not. Look at how much darker this has gotten. So it's not just the Scribble Feel that evaporates ink. Okay, so what was the pen that I used? Now, unfortunately, I have to hike with this notebook to Mordor. Mordor. How do you pronounce this in English? Mordor? Mordor? Murder? Mordor. Mordor. And then throw this in the fire there because my friend Wendy Sue from Fountain Pen News is coming with me. I don't know. When are we going? Maybe we should go in the winter because the fire is probably super hot. No, I did not take anything. I'm just weird like that. What is the ink name first? Lennon Toolbar. Every time my vacuum makes a noise, I'm like, it's going to start up again. And it totally does. So it just had to charge. And now it's going more. It's going doing another run. This is the Pelican M800 green demo in fine. I don't know if I talked about these inks ever with anyone. I just wanted to, because I haven't talked about these, I don't think I'm going to. I don't know. You know, how should I know? Is this my YouTube channel? Nope. This ink is so amazing. I love it. I don't know. I don't know when I last used this ink, but it's so good. I love the shade of dark gray. It was one of the first ink bottles I purchased, and I then went on to search for the perfect gray. Why? Make it make sense. Wouldn't it just be better to use those perfect inks that I have in bottles and enjoy them while they are fresh? Inks aren't collectibles. They surely perish after a while. Like not after 2 months, but if you have them in your collection for years, they might be susceptible to gunk, mold, the color might change.
Also, this pen is just so good. Another home pen for sure. So far, I have identified the Pilot Custom 823, the Sailor Pro Gear, and the Pelikan M800. How cool is that? So this is Robert Oster Campfire Crackle in a fine Benune, and it works really well. It reminds me a lot of Pannonia Draculea, something. It was a orange ink with black pigment, and it was okay. This one, I mean, I think I'm going to keep it. I don't know. This one is okay. No, this is not the right Bennu. Euphoria. Jazz. In fine. I like that the nib handles the shimmer particles well. It kind of fits with the orange in the glitter. Oh, yesterday I just placed a random $90 order with Yoseka. Ha! That's the story that I told you earlier. I didn't talk about the orange here. I like it when the shimmer, I don't even know what color this is. Is it black gray shimmer? Does something like that exist even? And it also rubs off. So maybe this is one to pass along. But when it's dark like that, it kind of looks dirty. I would love to hear your opinion. If you're still here, because this has been one of those endless videos. And then the last ink that I had was Lamy Tourmaline. I don't know. It looks darker. And I put it in the Lamy All-Star Petrol with the extra fine 14K gold nib. And man, friends, this nib is so broad. It's so much broader than my fine. I haven't shimmied the fine yet. So, what am I writing? Lamy? I think. I don't remember. I've been talking for too long and I don't know where my water bottle is. So I guess I need to stop the video really soon. Lamy. Extra fine, and I'm gonna write 14K because there is some of them don't offer gold nibs, so it's not a thing. But look at this is the medium Lamy Safari. This is the extra fine Lamy Safari gold nib. It's like, what? So Nikki, if you're watching this, before I send out your nib, I probably will show you a writing sample compared next to each other, and you can pick which nib I'll send you. This one is definitely how the medium and the broad feel wetness wise and just bounciness wise. The fine nib that I have feels a little bit stiffer and isn't as wet. So I guess if you want extra fine or fine, I should send you the extra fine. But yeah, this is it. Man, this was so necessary. I love my family. I love my sister. I love her family. Even though her kids are brats, we'll just skip over that fact for now. But if I don't get time for myself to do things like that, and talk to you. I'm not myself, and I'm so glad that it worked out like this. Just looking over here, and I need to mention that this nib feels architect-y. So if you are looking for a round tip nib, maybe that's the difference why this feels so wet and broad compared to the fine. I need to compare. Maybe I should do a Lamy gold nib video too. If you have any video requests, leave them down in the comments below, because I don't know, because maybe it's something that I would like to make. This definitely has an architect-y feel. I recently on my Discord said that I didn't notice it. Yeah, that was a total lie. Alrighty. Thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun hanging out with you, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.